You heard about the movement where girls are ditching dating apps and trying to find men at Home Depot instead. So there's this girl named Caitlin Anzari who has been sharing her journey on TikTok. So the idea is that like Home Depot has blue collar, hardworking men. Typically there's a lot of cute guys at Home Depot, you know? So she took this challenge literally and she went to Home Depot and she was dressed cute and she found this guy and recorded the whole thing. She saw him and she was like, oh my gosh, that guy's cute. So she goes up to him and she's literally recording, but she's like hiding her phone somehow. She asks him, she says, I'm trying to hang a picture. Like, do you think you could help me find the stuff that I need? Stop and you can tell he's kind of like flustered, but he's like, yeah, sure. So he takes her to like the wall hanging aisle, finds this stuff to hang it and starts like asking her questions about the painting. Like, what size is it? Is there a wire in the back? And there's no painting. There's no painting. She just made it up.
Starting up the relationship on a lie.
Yeah. So she's just like making up dimensions for this piece of art. And she's like, it's like 30 by 20. Does it have a wire? No. So he ends up getting her the stuff and then he starts walking away and she's like, oh dang, like nothing came of it. And then he turns back around and asks for her number.
Stop it.
Yeah. So she gives him her number. He texts her and says like, I'm sorry I made a fool out of myself. I was really flustered. Like it's not every day a pretty girl comes up to you and asks for help.
Cute.
And so he told her like, if it's okay with you, I'd love to help you hang this picture.
Stop. She's got to go find a picture.
And then he says, I'd also love to take you to dinner before, if that's okay.
Gosh.
So he literally asks her on a date. They go to dinner, and then he comes and helps her hang up the painting. That was in October, and they're still dating.
Like, I'm not pessimistic here. I just, like, what are the actual chances? He's actually single. He's a good dude. And they're gonna vibe.
That nigga's married.
That's what I'm thinking. If you at Home Depot, you married and got a house.
Yeah,
like in a yard and kids and all of that. Yeah. But I think when you live alone versus when you live like as a bachelor and you live with like somebody, I think you're probably spending more time at Home Depot if you have like the family life.
True.
Unless you a guy that already is handy and doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you have that business, usually you have it.
Well, she did also say blue collar workers, or are they at Home Depot for work?
And you picking up stuff.
What? Did you just ask that?
I mean, I don't know.
Wait, are you asking if they work at Home Depot?
No. That's not what I was asking.
Okay.
Okay.
You were saying, are they there for work?
Okay.
No, because they could be getting work.
Like, how I get this pink
not
color?
house things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for a job.
Right.
Like they gonna hang some like light or like do some lighting or something.
Right.
Yeah. They're
not there for home stuff.
Same thing.
So they don't have a family.
It's not commercial detail. It's home detail. Depot.
I'm like, wait.
I was actually confused for like. I was like,
I don't know. Okay, so what stuff they haven't? I don't really go in Home Depot.
I'll give you an example. Like I was actually on Home Depot's like website last night, like trying to pick out some tile. You know, to go in a house. But then you may be somebody, maybe you do landscaping, and you need to get like the the garden section,
There you
right?
go, a landscaper.
And they have like this, like
Get
the
y'all a
weed barrier.
landscaper.
The weed barrier, you buy it from there. You buy some plant food from there, you know.
Yeah, he gonna hook up y'all house when y'all get married. He gonna hook it up real nice.
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a dope person, like a profession, a landscaper, or like
lit.
or even the people that do the design, the landscape architect.
Not bad.
He ain't single.
I mean, when she honestly, now that she's presented it that way, I can see it.
Do you think she cared?
Nope.
No.
Well, she was there to find somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
She was there to intercept.
Because women are hoes. Go ahead and say it.
I didn't say it.
Because we already know that's what was coming next. But anyway, I don't know. Okay. How about we all, if you're a person dating in this time right now and you like, I'm done with the apps, what's a good place to go meet somebody?
The gym.
I got a cheat code for men.
Where?
Now you like you don't want to share.
Does he
it.
still go there?
Nah, well, the cheat code is gray sweatpants, go to Home Goods.
Oh.
Home Goods. Yes.
Women are always in Home Goods.
Maybe women stay in Home Goods.
That's where the candy comes from.
That's
Yep.
Okay, I know that story.
Yep.
You go and pair gray sweatpants and always
Get the little crate.
There are never good looking men in the Home Goods in White Plains.
well.
Never.
I specifically said gray sweatpants, so I would go in there with gray sweatpants and just.
Prey on people, on women.
I was looking for something from my home.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a
smart.
great. Yeah. That's man.
Why is
Not bad.
Why is Home Goods any different than Home Depot? He's buying
It's the
stuff for
same.
the house.
It's a little different, but it's in the same avenue.
for the opposite sex?
Yeah.
That's I'm telling you, no, that's a.
And
Because-
if you really want them, depending upon what type of woman you want, the housewives are going to be there between like 12 and 2 because they have to pick up the kid at a certain time. And after the gym, they go.
This sounds like you standing by the bathroom.
I mean, it's definitely giving standing by the bathroom.
Methodical in my ways, right?
It's smart.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
I never wasted time.
All right,
I know what
I
to do.
see your I see your ways.
But the good thing is with women, they go to Home Goods just to change. They could be single and go into Home Goods because they just want to change, the vibe of their living room.
Apartment.
Or
Or their home.
yeah, they just want to change whatever it is. They could be their bathroom. They just
or you might just need something simple like dish towels or sheets or
Yeah.
women live in Home Goods. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I see men in there, they just be like,
I don't want to be here.
like they be sitting in like the chairs that's set up to buy. They be sitting in the chairs like.
They be making them look good.
My husband had to go into Home Goods the other day. He called me. He was like, Home Goods is so ghetto. I was like, what? I was like, the one by our house? He was like, yeah. He said they'll have something one day, the next day it's not there. I was like, well, it's like the TJ Maxx of
I was about to say
home
it's like
stuff.
TJ Maxx, Burlington. They're all under the same people, right?
I don't think Burlington
No?
is with
Not Burlington.
TJ Maxx. And I know Marshalls and TJ Maxx.
Okay, Marshalls.
And Home Goods. And they have a sporting store, whatever
Because
called
they got
Sierra.
that whole like
Here today,
Just-
gone tomorrow.
put everything up on these shelves.
Knickknacks.
See what you can find up in these aisles.
Junk.
Type
No, it ain't
situation
junk. It's a lot of
going
stuff.
on.
It's junk that
It's dishes, sheets, pictures, silverware, like pots,
I guess if
fake plants,
if I was actually looking for stuff, yes, it's in there. But
coffee. Like I buy a lot of my coffee from.
Like I said, I'll be in there on a mission.
listen, gray sweatpants, that man's single. You learned it from me.
Just FYI, everybody's not set up for gray sweatpants. So if
I was
you
about to
have
say,
blue,
you telling us like
if you have blue, just wear your blue or your black or whatever.
But if you are,
Yeah.
you're welcome. You thank me later.
You know what? I was feeling somebody in the comments gonna be like, "Yo, I done that before." I
I don't know. That was really good.
I don't know if I can top it.
There's no top. I mean, I got
I got more.
to get it done. But in this instance, I feel that she knew what she wanted
No, it's excellent. It's excellent.
and she did the same thing.
Yeah.
So I feel that she didn't really care, or she may not care about what his situation is because she was going there for one specific reason. And so even if he says he's married, then she could basically control the game and
She
be
should
like,
have been like,
"Oh."
"Get your trifling ass away from me."
She just wanted attention.
Well, she wasn't looking for somebody to date. I thought that's what the lady. They said.
Yeah, but I mean, she went in there to get attention. There was no picture.
Yo, a man going to Home Depot is work related to some capacity. Whether he has to work in his house, a woman going to Home Goods, it's just decor and leisure sometimes. I just want to change some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, I gotta build the whole fucking deck in the backyard or fix the plumbing or
Nah. Ask you. Well, Alan's not letting the audience talk today, but you buy so many essentials there.
yeah. I mean,
Like you, I mean, well, at least I do. I buy essentials. It's like you always need white towels. You always need white sheets. You got to replace your silverware because people don't carry them out your house. You need new dish towels. You need glass Tupperware. Like it's just because typically somehow they disappear from your house. So you got to keep replacing stuff. Oh, I know. Because I'm sure you didn't take them out the house. Because you take some from my house, I'm calling you for it. Actually, all my stuff got my last name on it. you borrow anything from my house, I swear to you, it's gonna have my last name on it with a big old marker. Like, you know those ladders, like the step stool ladders? It has like either 2 steps or 3 steps, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I found one. I've been looking for a 3 or 4 step ladder for a long time that wasn't a gazillion dollars, and I finally found one. And when I got it, the first thing I did, I literally wrote my name in like 7 places all over it.
On every step.
No, I did, like, because it's like rubber, and then it's like metal right here, last name, literally on everything. Like all the extra charges at my house, I put my name
Who
up.
was gonna steal it?
Are you serious?
Who was gonna steal it in your house? Who was
Not
gonna
steal it, but like, you know,
Borrow
people
it.
come to people come to your house like, hey, let me use your charger, and then instead of just taking their phone off, they just pull the whole thing out, like not thinking.
Yeah.
Or like you want to go home with some food, and you know we don't have any more of the takeout containers, and I got to give you one of my Pyrex dishes or something like that. You know,
Those things understandable, but who's taking your step stool ladder?
I don't know. Somebody,
Like,
no.
all right.
No, somebody might borrow it. Like, hey, you got a such and such. I'm like, yeah, cool. Hell, we got 20 chairs that was just returned to my house 3 days ago. No, about 5 days ago. They've been gone since Thanksgiving. Whole chairs. Like, and if we ain't said nothing, they would have kept our damn chairs. Like, don't act like when you got stuff, people ask to borrow it. You know what I mean? Like,
Old chairs. I've never really heard that one.
really?
Yeah, you let somebody borrow your house chairs?
No, like you know how you have like folding chairs, or like if you have an event or something.
Okay, so the folding chairs. I'm
No,
thinking
not
like
a,
dining room
not
chairs.
like a dining room chair.
Why would they be needing that?
No, like say, I imagine a lot of people be having like tables. You have tables, right? Chairs,
tables.
tablecloths. You see what I'm saying? And people, when you have it, people want to borrow it.
I got
So-
a question. Just as a single woman on a panel, how do you feel about that? Would you? I'm wrong for that. Well, she's married. I was
What?
wrong. I can't ask this.
Single, wrong about what?
I said it wrong. They're laughing.
Wait, wrong about what?
Well, she's single. I'm sorry, or whatever your situation is. Would you?
I feel greasy.
Would you?
You're fine.
Does that go against girl code or some type
What-
of like
what goes
woman
against
code?
We're
Ashley?
talking about taking
No, I'm
stuff
talking about
out
this.
the
I'm
house.
talking about the video. I'm sorry.
Home Depot?
Yeah, would you go out of your way to like set it up like that, or is it like no, a man's got to find me and he's got to put the attempt and he's got to do all the first steps? Who am I?
I don't think that I would necessarily do this, but I'm not mad at it.
At all.
I'm not mad at
So
it.
taking the first step isn't out of your wheelhouse. To kind of like if you see something.
I'm not opposed to taking the first step, but my first step is like, I'm going to like 2 or 3 of your pictures so you know that I've been here. Then you know I was here.
How did she record this video?
She said she kind of had her, I guess, phone concealed.
No, but they moved aisles.
She had, she had them right here.
Right. Actually, and she said,
They
I don't
moved-
know how.
They went
Was
from
this
this
a
aisle
skit?
to this aisle. Like she went from whatever aisle he was in to he brought her to the frame aisle and was asking her questions. So how the
Maybe
fuck?
she had her phone tucked in her bag with the camera sticking out.
Then she just shouldn't trust him because his head ain't on a swivel. There's no way you recorded me all around Home Depot and I didn't know. I'm just thinking.
We need to. I actually would like to see that video
But
to
you know
see to determine for myself whether that was a skit or not.
everybody don't live with their head on a swivel like us. I've had to learn that. I don't think that everybody makes a big deal of like sitting facing the door like we do. You know what I mean?
Come on, men or women?
Black people. And I just think we live like a more stressful life, you know.
So you don't think we live with our head on the swivel?
I think we do. I don't think
Okay.
that other people do.
Oh, like all the cultures as much as us?
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's like the world is yours. What you got your head on a swivel for? You understand what I'm saying? Like so I don't know. But I understand Rico's point, but it's an issue for you and I get it, but he's like, what's a swivel? You know, like
You
he
didn't
don't
look behind you once and see the niggas was following you. Like
Right.
that's what I'm saying. He don't
Black dude would have been like, what you got that camera in your breast for?
exactly.
You following
Yeah,
me.
but I mean, like,
and how did she
in
record
this-
the audio? Like you ain't see the mic?
Maybe it was just on a
No,
cell
yeah, maybe it
phone.
was just regular.
This nigga's an
know.
idiot.
Regular
That's what it
audio.
is. There's no way he's retarded.
He was into some freak stuff and he was like, oh, we're gonna video everything.
He was playing the game. He fake acted flustered. He saw the camera. He said, "Watch this."
Probably.
I seen the trend. Stupid.
Probably. Wait, so where's a good place? You said the gym. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I mean, and the reason why I actually give you a lot of credit is because you had a schedule with your home goods, with your location. I always said the gym early morning, 7, 8, 9 a.m. because those are the people who are serious about their health and most likely have to go to work after that. So the fact that you can get up.
Why they at the gym at 9? They supposed to be at work.
Well,
by 9.
I mean, less. Oh,
What
yeah.
if they go to the gym after work?
That's a different crowd altogether.
Yeah, it's a different, yeah.
Three different
Yeah,
crowds.
yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, no. The morning people their dedication is different.
The
They may-
priorities.
But you missing out on the after work baddies because you think that she's supposed to be in the
You don't want-
morning.
the thing is, you don't want to run into the baddies, right? Those baddies, you want to run into
The real gym people.
a good person, a goodie. You want to go to the goodies, not the baddies.
The early morning is like more professionals, if that makes sense. Kind of like they're going to like
What if she's
their
just
serious
tired in the
job.
morning?
They wake up at 4 a.m.
Yep, 5. Yep.
Big no for Aaron. Big no.
I'm like, what if she's just tired?
Not gonna lie, I did try it.
Yeah,
And I was in there yawning.
Workout really just gotta
You gotta
see me
take
when I wake
pre-workout.
up. I can't wake up early on purpose.
Still just be.
I used to do it.
I'd be sitting there like waiting for it to kick in. You know, like I'd be so out of it in the morning.
I give you one of that shit that lift you up out your bed.
It'll probably have me itching though.
I
Yeah, you
don't
on
like
float.
that. Ever since
can't
y'all
handle-
told me that, I would never take that. I do not want to be itching.
Well,
Absolutely
I
not.
don't like them. Ooh, that itch is.
it depends on the
But you're more used to it though.
No, but they have the ones that, so it's beta alanine that really gets you that itch.
I thought it was niacin.
That's beta alanine. So if you get one without it,
Ain't
you should
chemistry.
be all right.
There's non-stimulant.
Yeah, and non-stems.
I don't know. I just know one time I took some back because I was like, this shit had me itching like a crackhead.
You can't
No,
scratch.
I literally, you can't,
You're
it
not
won't
supposed
stop.
to?
No, it
Well,
doesn't stop.
Yeah, like when I used to take one that was like 4,000 milligrams of beta alanine, and I wear contacts, right? So my face would itch. So I would try to fight it, and then when I made the one mistake where I went like this, I'm sitting here going crazy. I knocked my contacts out. So I had to stop doing that. But you know,
face was itching.
yeah, your face. It's different for everybody. Some people it's just their joints. Some people it's their legs.
I be itching like right here.
No,
Yep.
thank you.
Mine is my face.
Right here.
It feels good
When I'm
though.
up and energized, that's when the workout will see me. I don't need none of that shit.
So where you going? Or where you suggesting somebody goes?
The brunch.
You know what? That's not a bad answer. What I really wanted, because I don't be going nowhere.
answer.
First of all, I don't be going nowhere to be meeting nobody, to be meeting people.
Oh, okay.
Like places I go, I'm not trying to look for nobody there.
Trinidad.
But where would you go?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Well, you know what? Now that you say that, out the motherfucking country. Out the country. Yes, like Trinidad.
For a serious relationship?
Told you, Alan.
For anything that isn't these foolish American boys.